In the village of Umwaga, there lived a beautiful princess named Nkem. One day, her father announced that Princess Nkem would marry the man who brought the most unique gift to the palace. Many princes and wealthy men came, each bringing treasures and gifts, but none could win the king's approval. One morning, a mysterious black cat named Chido appeared at the palace gate. He carried an ancient shining amulet in his mouth. The palace guards were surprised to see a cat with such a precious item and took Chido to the king. When the cat was presented before the king and princess, everyone was curious about the amulet. Chido gently placed it at the princess's feet and looked up at her with bright, intelligent eyes. Princess Nkem was intrigued by the cat and picked up the amulet. As she touched it, a warm light filled the room. A voice echoed, "This amulet has the power to grant 9 wishes." The princess was amazed and turned to her father, asking what they should do. King Ifeanyi, seeing the uniqueness of the gift, declared that the cat had won the challenge. However, many people in the court were skeptical. They wondered how a cat could be a suitable husband for the princess. Despite the doubts, Princess Nkem felt a special connection with Chido. She believed there was more to him than met the eye. The princess decided to use the first wish to understand Chido's true nature. She wished to hear Chido speak. Suddenly, the cat began to speak in a gentle, clear voice. He told them his story. Chido revealed that he was once a powerful warrior who had been cursed by a jealous sorcerer to live as a cat. The only way to break the curse was for him to find true love. The court was shocked, and many whispered among themselves. The princess, however, felt a deep sympathy for Chido. She knew the journey ahead would not be easy, but she was determined to help him break the curse. The king allowed Princess Nkem to marry Chido, but he warned them that they must use the wishes wisely, as each wish could bring unexpected consequences. As days passed, Princess Nkem and Chido spent time together. They discovered they had many things in common and shared a love for stories and nature. Nkem used the second wish to create a beautiful garden in the palace, where they could talk and enjoy the flowers and trees. The garden became their secret haven, where they laughed and shared dreams. One day, a group of jealous nobles conspired to separate the princess and Chido. They spread rumors that the cat was a bad omen and that the princess's decision to marry him would bring misfortune to the kingdom. The people became worried and demanded that the king cancel the marriage. Nkem was heartbroken, but she believed in Chido and his kind heart. To prove Chido's innocence and the purity of their love, Princess Nkem decided to use the third wish. She wished for the ability to see people's true intentions. With this new power, she exposed the lies and jealousy of the nobles. The people were amazed at the truth and began to trust the princess and Chido again. However, the jealous nobles were not done. They sought the help of a wicked enchantress named Amina, who had once loved Chido and was enraged by his rejection. Amina cast a spell to make the people forget the truth and turn against Chido once more. The palace was thrown into chaos, and the villagers demanded Chido be banished. Princess Nkem, now deeply in love with Chido, knew she had to act quickly. She used the fourth wish to protect Chido from Amina's magic. The spell was lifted, and the people saw the enchantress for who she truly was. Amina, furious, vowed to destroy Chido and take the amulet for herself. She confronted the princess and demanded that she surrender the amulet. Nkem refused, and a fierce battle ensued. Amina tried to overpower Nkem, but the princess's love for Chido gave her strength. Just as Amina was about to cast a powerful spell, Chido jumped in front of Nkem, protecting her from harm. Seeing Chido's bravery, Princess Nkem used the fifth wish to summon a powerful shield around them. The shield deflected Amina's magic, and the enchantress was defeated. Amina fled the village, vowing to return one day. The villagers, witnessing the bravery of Chido and Nkem, cheered for them. They realized that true love and courage were more important than appearances. With peace restored, Chido and Nkem continued to grow closer. They used the sixth wish to heal the land, bringing prosperity and happiness to Umwaga. The people celebrated, and the couple became beloved by all. However, Nkem knew that they still had 3 wishes left, and that the curse had not yet been fully broken. Chido revealed that the only way to break the curse was for Nkem to wish for his true form to be restored. But there was a catch. Using this wish would cost Nkem her own life. The princess was torn. She loved Chido deeply and wanted to see him free, but she also knew that her life was precious. They spent many days in the garden, discussing their options. As they talked, Chido told Nkem about his past as a warrior. He spoke of battles, friendships, and a life full of adventure. Nkem realized that Chido's life was not just about him, it was about all the people he had touched and would touch. She knew that freeing Chido was the right thing to do, even if it meant great sacrifice. Finally, the day came when Nkem made her decision. With tears in her eyes, she used the seventh wish. She wished for Chido to be restored to his true form, even if it meant losing her life. A brilliant light surrounded them, and Chido transformed into a handsome prince. The curse was broken, and he was free. However, Nkem did not vanish as they had feared. The amulet glowed once more, and a gentle voice spoke. "True love has proven itself. The princess's life shall be spared." The eighth wish had been fulfilled by the power of love, saving both Nkem and Chido. The village rejoiced, and the couple was celebrated for their bravery and love. As the days turned into weeks, Chido and Nkem prepared for their wedding. The villagers decorated the palace, and the air was filled with joy and laughter. But just as everything seemed perfect, a messenger arrived with news that Amina had returned, seeking revenge. The princess and Chido knew they had to act quickly. They used the ninth and final wish to create a powerful protection around the village, preventing Amina from causing any harm. The enchantress was furious but powerless against the magic. Defeated, she fled the land, never to return. The village of Umuaga was safe, and the couple could finally live in peace. Chido and Nkem's wedding was a grand celebration. The villagers sang and danced, grateful for the love and courage of their new prince and princess. As they stood before the altar, they knew that their love had conquered all obstacles. They had faced jealousy, curses, and even the threat of death, but their love had triumphed. After the wedding, Chido and Nkem continued to rule Umuaga with kindness and wisdom. The village prospered under their care, and the couple was beloved by all. They built a sanctuary for animals, honouring the form Chido had once taken, and taught the villagers the importance of kindness to all living creatures.